Yeah, well, I was literally about to book my flights to go to Miami for the tournament. I'd been training, preparing for that. Still had a bit of discomfort in my left kind of groin, which had kept me out of the beginning of the year in Australia. And then, and then obviously it hit. Tennis was obviously, at that moment, we didn't know how long it was going to go on for, what it was going to look like. So I was obviously disappointed. But then, once it became clear how serious coronavirus was, that was kind of tennis was kind of the furthest thing from your thinking, really. I mean, every day was kind of the same. I was at one stage, I was getting up unbelievably early at like 5 o'clock to go to the gym because it was just full on during the day with the children. It's stressful for parents about trying to keep them occupied and find new things and fun things to play with them and making different stuff. And after the first few weeks, that became pretty hard because your imagination kind of runs out and there's not a whole lot you can do. So it was tough, but that was kind of what we were doing every day for the sort of 7-8 weeks that we had of our initial kind of lockdown. It was difficult to see how we were gonna get back to having these international events with players traveling from all over the world, and then obviously that started again in New York with Cincinnati and the US Open.
What have you forgotten? Forgotten his AirPods and forgot his laptop charger. But I guess that's what happens when you get up at 5 in the morning to pack your bag before leaving for the airport. It's good prep. Didn't even manage a couple of dairy milks either for the flight.
I had only really been training like full on for 3 or 4 weeks before getting to New York, so I hadn't been practicing loads because I'd still had some issues with my groin, and I'd been doing a lot of rehab and tried to limit the amount of practicing I was doing, so I didn't have huge expectations when I went over there. I actually didn't mind playing in front of no crowd at the time because I was excited to be back playing and getting the chance to compete. So I was pretty happy with how I played and had some good wins.
Eyes on the ball, I can never fall, gotta stand cool, yeah. Eyes on the ball, I can never fall, gotta stand cool, yeah. Eyes on the ball, I can never fall, gotta stand cool.
I was really disappointed that I couldn't go. I'd trained and prepared really, really well, and I was feeling really good, and my tennis was in a good place, and my team had put in a lot of effort, and we'd been extremely careful and very I think diligent with all of the protocols and trying to limit our risks. Like, I was supposed to go to Delray Beach to play the tournament there, and we opted not to go to that event because the cases were quite high in Florida, and just wanted to limit the risk as well. And then we had a few cases at our national tennis centre, and unfortunately picked it up, and it was tough. I was really, really disappointed. I didn't watch much at all. I unfollowed all the tennis players and stuff that I follow on social media because I didn't want to see everyone practicing and playing matches and having a good time over there, because I wanted to be there myself, honestly. So I tried to just distance myself from it. During Australia, I went to play a challenger in Italy, in Biella, and I managed to get 5 matches in 6 days and managed to reach the finals. It was positive for me, and that I was winning matches straight away at that level. Obviously not the same level as winning on the tour, but it was, you know, it was a good start for me. And then, you know, now the next step is to try and do it consistently on the main tour again, and stay healthy for a period of time. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to do that.